Going, everybody? I am just working some things out for y'all here so y'all can watch, get ready to watch here. Hopefully, the, my fan is not making too much noise. Bear with me 1 second here. I'm also checking right now. But I hope your day was good. Um, it's Monday, and I know for some of y'all, some have not started school. Some majority of the U.S. I'm sure has actually started school, but there might still be some states that start a little bit later. So whatever the case is, I'm just glad that y'all are here, and um, I hope that you will enjoy. Now there's going to be some unique. Um, okay, I just wanted to make sure I heard my voice. And y'all can see my gameplay, I'm hoping. So let me just make sure. But yeah, anyway. So what I'll do, what I like to do, and it kind of helps me when I'm playing video games. I don't know, it may not help y'all, but it does help me. I like to sing sometimes, so I'll probably be singing a cappella. Um, you'll hear me belt out some songs, so forgive me if I ruin any song that you may like. Not trying to do that on purpose. It's just something that I just want to, you know, just kind of do. Just want to get some ambient lighting. Hopefully y'all can see, I hope. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Let me just make sure I put in my stuff here. Here. Here, I'm just typing in the chat. Today, if you happen to drop by, just type in the chat that you dropped by, and I'll give you a shout out as well. And yeah, definitely don't forget to subscribe. Really would help and grow our community. Definitely. Just bear with me 1 second here. I'm just making sure I type things correctly. And also make sure if you do subscribe and you want to know when I will start, don't forget to hit that notification bell. And that notification bell will also be helpful for when I post other videos and stuff, aside from going live. Alright, so yeah, my day went pretty well. Was going to play pickleball this morning because I had practice for my league on Wednesday, but I just wasn't feeling it. You know how you get sometimes when you just don't feel like doing anything. I was just kind of in that mode. Let's see, we are going to switch operators here. As soon as it'll let me. No, it's not. Okay, let's try it again. Alright, here we go. Okay, so we're going to get started here momentarily. And, oh, hey, thanks, Chloe. Yes, I do plan on being on tomorrow. It's probably going to be the same time, about 7. But thank you for stopping by and checking on that. And eventually I will have a schedule too. So, let's get started here. What did I do with... one thing I need to find real quick. While this is loading, let me go look for my tablet. dokily, I'm back. Just had to find my tablet and get some music going so I can get in the mood. I think I'm gonna listen to, I don't know, I'm feeling country today for some reason, so I think we're gonna do country. So let's see if I can just get a playlist of country songs. I like all different kind of genres of music. I'm not, I mean, there's some songs in the genres that I don't care for, but you know, I do like most of all genres. So, let's see. And also, if you were raised Baptist like me, you know, you like the Baptist singing and song and stuff. So, but that's what I'm saying. Like I like it all. I'm not, as long as it don't offend anybody or any one person, I'm good with it. I'm good with the music. I know a lot of the music today is really catchy. Not gonna lie. I mean, I like the beat, but it's like a lot of the songs are just a little bit offensive if you actually just listen to the lyrics themselves. So we're gonna see here. All right. All right. Let's see if we can find us a match here. Hopefully we can. Y'all can see, I hope. I'm pretty sure you can pretty well. And I know I have the thing a little bit further on out. It's only because I need to also fit my keyboard so that way I can type as well. Yeah. I still got a lot of rearranging to do on my desk until I find the optimal position for everything. So that's what I'm just trying to do. Just trying to find a good optimal position for everything. So yeah, I mean, if you wanna anything you wanna share about your day, yeah, feel free to type in the chat, you know. Actually, there's one song I want to hear real quick. I'm gonna get things started. I should have actually played that song first because that would, you know, and being that it's Warzone, it reminds me of when I was in the military. So, yeah, why not? Let's see. Just need to see if I can find it while we're still looking for a map. I've got time. Da-da-da-da-da. There it is. I figured, you know, what better way to start my acapella singing, if you are listening to this later, would be to sing about God Bless the USA by Lee Green. I think he did an amazing job. I mean, others have come after him and done this song, and they've done good too. You know, original is always still the best for me. Need to make sure I get it right because I don't want to mess this up. had to start again with just my children by my side. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today. There's a flag that stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. Hey, hey, hey. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. I won't forget who died, who gave that right to me. Stand up next to you, defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this man. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, to New York to LA, right in every American heart. And it's time we stand and say, hey, hey. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget when you died, you gave that right to me. And stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this plan. Bless the USA. I'm not hitting my nose today for some reason, sorry. Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I will be stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. I love that song. It's a good reminder of, what our forefathers did for us. Everything that they fought and died for. So, it helps us to remember that, we ought to be thankful and show our appreciation for all those who did sacrifice their lives. I myself and my family have been in the military. Like several. I mean, I couldn't even count down how many generations of my family served in the military in some facet or form. So, it means a lot. And I always oath that I took when I was in the military, where we all stood up there and did the oath, where all those words that I know still ring true in my heart, amongst all the others, were definitely that I would protect and serve my country against foreign and domestic. So that means anybody who's outside of the United States and anybody who's in the United States who threatens Americans or American way of life. So, I still hold strong to that, and will always. So, yeah. Once we get a game going now, I don't know what's taking so long. I may have to actually. They usually don't take this long. May have to actually. Here, let me. Might have to actually set it to play with PC players. Some reason about this time it's weird. All right, here. All right, we got that allowed. All right, we got to restart just a little bit. Just a little bit, guys. We're just restarting. Let it be, let it be. While we're waiting on the game to start, I think I'm gonna go ahead and sing us another song. Maybe we can get some people watching. I can bring in some people, because it's been a while either way. And, I haven't really started, so. So this next one that I am gonna do a cappella is from Tim McGraw. Don't Take the Girl. Some of y'all might be familiar with it. Some of y'all may not, maybe listen to it for the first time, but it's alright. Johnny's daddy was taking him fishing when he was 8 years old. Little girl came through the front gate holding a fishing pole. His dad looked down and smiled, said, "We can't leave her behind. Son, I know you don't want her to go. Someday you'll change your mind." And Johnny said, "Take Jimmy Johnson, take Tommy Thompson, take my best friend Bo. Take anybody that you want, as long as she don't go. Take any boy in the world that please don't take the girl." Same old boy, same sweet girl, 10 years down the road. He held her tight and kissed her lips in front of the picture show. Stranger came and pulled a gun, grabbed her by the arm, said, "If you do what I tell you to, there won't be any harm." And Johnny said, "Take your money, take my wallet, take my credit cards. Here's a watch that my grandpa gave me. Here's the key to my car. Mister, give it a whirl. But please don't take the girl." Same old boy, same sweet girl, 5 years down the road. There's gonna be a little one as he says it's time to go. Doctor says the baby's fine, but you'll have to leave. Said his mama is fading fast, and Johnny hit his knees, and there he prayed, "Take the very breath you gave me. Take the heart from my chest. I'll gladly take her place if you let me. Make this my last request. Take me out of the world. God, please don't take the girl." Johnny's daddy was taking him fishing when he was 8 years old. I love that song. It's a really awesome song, especially for those who loved and lost. It could have been somebody close to you. Could have been a friend. Could have been somebody you know. But whenever you hear that song, it just makes you appreciate the value of life. And you think that should help us to, be thankful and wait. And when we wake up every day, no matter what condition we are, if we wake up, that's a blessing right there. Waking up. Yeah, true enough, you might be, maybe hurting, maybe in pain, maybe things aren't going your way. Oh, I forgot the code, guys. I think, no, that's not the code. Oh man, I forgot the code. I'm gonna have to look it up. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So that Johnny's Daddy song by Tim McGraw, it just speaks to me in that way because it's like, it really does help you to remind yourself that hey, I got to be appreciative for what I got. Yeah, I may not be rich. I may not be, like, making hundreds of thousands of dollars, but I have a house over my head. I can feed my family. Things like that. That's what you appreciate. Even if like if you're in a situation where maybe, Walmart's the main store you go to. I've been there. I know exactly how that feels. Like I had to buy clothes from Walmart. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was embarrassing at times because I would have to wear shoes from Walmart as well. And when you go to and try and pass off Walmart style shoes for like Nikes or something, that's kind of hard to do. But it did bother me sometimes, but I never dwelled on it because I knew that hey, at least we have, and those times even when during Christmas, I mean, my parents couldn't afford, but just like a single present, and we're talking about just like, I think one Christmas, they said that, I kind of do remember it, but to me, I was like 6 years old, so I was excited that I got some Hot Wheels. And I don't think it was many Hot Wheels. I think it was just like a couple of cars. And let's face it, Hot Wheels don't cost that much. So, but I was enthralled. I was like happy. I was excited. It's like, yay. And I think for me as a kid, it wasn't about how many gifts I got. It was just the fact that, hey, I got a toy. I got a new toy I can play with. I got something I can, add to my toy box. So, but those were the times that you kind of definitely wanted to appreciate. Be thankful for any little thing you got. Yeah, you may not have the top of the line PC player. Not PC player, listen. You may not have the top of the line PC. You may not have the best Xbox or PlayStation or VR, but you know what? You have one of them, obviously. You have something too because you're watching this stream right now. So I know if you're watching this stream, you're able to look at the internet. So, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm getting at is just be thankful for things you have because there is always somebody who's worse off than you. And yes, I know we'd like to have everything we want, because let's face it, we are kind of, when it comes to things, we want everything, right? And that's human nature. But the first thing to get your blessing, always be thankful for the little things. Because if you can't be thankful for the little things you have in life, how do you expect to get bigger things? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's basically saying that, hey, I appreciate every little thing I got. I'm thankful that I have a roof over my head. I'm thankful that I have food on the table. I'm thankful that I have clothes on my back. I'm thankful that I can provide for my family. Yeah, we may be going paycheck to paycheck, but hey, we're making it. We're getting through it. No matter what your situation is, just be thankful that you have some kind of support. And today, back then when I was growing up, we didn't have so many programs, but today there's so many programs out there for there are plenty of opportunities. It's just gotta find what best works for you. And some of y'all watching, maybe kids or teens, like, what can I do? Well, the second I was able to work, I got a job. I got a job, and I did what I can to help out. If you pay a little bill, like I think I had to pay the water bill or something when I first got a job, and that was cool because my parents were teaching me responsibility. So that I was happy to pay that, and help out. After everything they did for me. So, and I guess that's what we're just raised to learn to appreciate and value everything. I know it's hard to do whenever you see your neighbor, your friend, or somebody who has everything. Like, well, but you know what? Happiness is not having everything. So just remember that. I mean, happiness is not just like, hey, I'm only gonna be happy if I have everything I want. No. Because you can find your happiness in the little things. Whether it's being around your family, having a family. There's so much opportunities out there to be happy and thankful for what you got. So if this speaks to someone out there right now, maybe you're struggling, maybe your family is going through hardship right now. Just hang tight, man. Hold on to it. As long as y'all have something, as long as y'all are even together. Maybe you don't have food, maybe you don't have a house, but you're together. That's good. And just stay strong, stay faithful. There are people out there that will be gracious enough to help out. For the guys who I'm talking about who have everything, well, the best thing for you that we all can do as a community when it comes to people like that is to do our part to help out. If you can afford to get your friend some food, go get him some food. If you can afford to get him some shoes, some clothes, go buy him some. You know what I'm saying? There's just so many things that we can do for each other, for our neighbor. And you do that for you, I promise you. When you do share and kindness like that, I guarantee you, it just makes it's a good feeling when you do. You're like, hey man, I actually helped this person. Now, when you do, also, I will say this, because we have a bad habit of trying to pat ourselves on the back. We help somebody. So if you do help somebody, keep it to yourself. Try to do your best to keep it to yourself, because you keep it to yourself, then you'll be blessed beyond measure, because you're not looking for the praise of man. You're looking just to do the right thing, to be kind to someone, to be kind to your neighbor. So yeah, anything you do, that just do your best to try and keep it between you and the person that blessed. That's what I'm saying. I know it's we grew up in a society where I want people to be cheering for me, because especially if you're in sports and stuff like that, the feeling that it's an awesome feeling when you win, everybody's cheering for you, clapping for you, or at least the people that want you to win, and and that maybe in some degree that's just something that you're trying to seek adoration, probably not saying the right word, but just know that you'll get your reward, for blessing that person. Just, just keep it between you and that person. I promise you, good things will happen. Just stay with that. Just stay with the heart of, look, I want to bless this person because I see the struggle. I know the struggles, um, so it's just something to think about. I need to get this. So, I don't know. Like I said, I honestly didn't think I was going to go into a lecture moment, but maybe that's going to help somebody who watches this live later. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in your hearts. Alright, I haven't. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Alright, let me. I probably need to change that out. Alright, so here we go. We're going to look for another country song and see if hopefully I'll be able to do it justice. Forgive me for my singing if it doesn't sound like the best. I'm going to try it. Alright, so I'm a huge fan, if y'all don't know Randy Travis. I'm a huge fan of Randy Travis. I know it's a little bit like older country, but there's this one song in particular. Alright, just get into it right now. Okay, so this song is called Forever and Ever and Amen. Forever and Ever, Amen. Not and Amen. And this is Randy Travis. And basically he talks about his life and his wife. It was a song for her that, like, when you find your special girlfriend, boyfriend, or whoever, and you know that is your forever, you'll know that. Maybe like, it don't have to be like, I know a lot of people put pressure on, you gotta look for your soulmate. Well, yes, a soulmate may be pretty cool to have, but soulmates are not necessarily like who you gotta look for. Did that work? Oh, I need a blue card. There's a lot of relationships that last forever, and they've only known each other for a week, 2 weeks. I have a friend of mine who's had a grandmother and grandfather who they only were in a relationship for like a week, and they up and got married, and they've been married since then. Has so many grandkids, and so it's who you find. It's not necessarily going to be a soulmate. I mean, you'd like to, because soulmates are like your kindred spirits, like everything. And that's fine. That's well and good if you do find your soulmate, but it's also fun and exciting to find somebody opposite of you. Like, for example, I like to game, so it would probably be best for me if I found somebody who is not into gaming, so they can keep me in check, and I'm not playing video games 24/7, whereas I could be spending time with with her, or with my wife, or with my family, or with my kids. So, in other words, like okay, we gotta put a limit, and this is so true though. Like, if you do plan on getting married, you better know from the start that you're going to devote most of your time to your family. Like, you might get like maybe 30 minutes or an hour a day for yourself. But yeah, it's basically you just put it in your head that hey, my time, if I do decide to have a family, is gonna be for my family. Um, you know, just get if you can't, if you're like one of those, I like to have my opportunity to do what I want, to go where I want. And that's okay. If you're one of those, that's fine. I mean, you know who you are. It's all good. And no one's shaming you, no one's blaming you, no one's criticizing. But just if you're that kind of person, definitely you want to make sure that, you know, you just, some people are meant to be single, you know. So maybe that might be just what, you know, you're called to be. But you know, because I know a lot of other people also have tried to find other gamer, you know, like, hey, you like gaming too? Cool, we can get married. And, yeah, that could work. It's possible. I'm not saying it's not going to work, but you think about like if both of y'all are spending time on the games and not each other, you're not really getting that quality time that you need in a relationship. So, yeah, that's all I'm getting at. So, if you're not ready to commit, then don't commit. Stay single. You know, and just do your thing. Hey, Jason, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate that. I just looked and just saw you, so I don't know how long ago you just said hi, but all right. So anyway, I got into a rabbit hole, and yeah. So but I was talking about Randy Travis's Forever and Ever Amen. Hopefully, I don't mess this up. You may think that I'm talking foolish. You heard that I'm wild and I'm free. You may wonder how I can promise you now this love that I feel for you always will be. You're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day that I die. I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as only sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. Wonder how long I'll be faithful. I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever. They say time takes toll on the body, makes a young person out here turn gray. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Ain't in love with the care. It all fell out, but I love you anyway. It's on a big dream. Make people forget things they knew. It's easy to see. It's happening to me. I've already forgotten every woman but you. I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old sit and talk about weather, as long as old sit and talk about old men. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, ever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Alright, that was me acapelling Randy Travis is forever and ever, amen. I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, I have been talking and singing a lot, so my voice may be out of its notes. I apologize for that. Not that I'm making excuses. Come on. Ah! He went around. We're up. Whoa, what? Oh, the gulag must have been closed. GG's. Well, hopefully I at least got top 10 then if the gulag is closed. Because I don't remember going to the gulag. Yeah, okay. 8th place. I'll take that. And you know, honestly, guys, too, like, these games used to make me really upset. You know how it is when you lose and stuff, or somebody comes and just like treats you like you're a noob. Yeah, I used to get upset, but I found that, you know, if I'm getting upset, who's that hurting? Myself. You know, it's stressing me out. So that's why I kind of like singing and playing video games, because it kind of keeps me cool, keeps me chill. I'm not gonna lie, I might have my moments where I go, huh? But it's very few and far between, because I'm not stressing over anything. And besides, I already got a couple of Vic Roys anyway earlier. I wish I would have recorded that for y'all, because that would have been cool. But, yeah, as, are we still live, by the way? Let me see. Just checking things, because my screen seems to. Oh, okay. I for some reason paused the live on my YouTube. So if you see a hand going across, yeah, I was just checking things. I didn't get to see it, but I'm just trying to. I'm gonna do it again. Hi. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely far behind. Okay, so you might see it twice. I was deeper than the fire, stronger than the river. I love is pure. Eventually, though, I'll have the setup. I mean, I'd rather be able to just show you the full screen of the video game, because I know a lot of people just prefer that view, because it is better instead of looking at some device. But so, I mean, that's going to require a PC upgrade, and right now I just don't have that. Hey, thank you for just joining. If you just joined, don't forget to say hey. We're just doing some Warzone and chilling and vibing to some country music. Josh Turner. But yeah, that's all I'm doing right now. If you have a country song that you'd like me to sing, just type it in chat. Turn the lights down. Place the music on the soft and slow. I hope you understand. I've been staying up this all day long. Everything is wrong. Just there's no way. Don't you worry. We can take our time. Yeah, that's a good song. I like it. I just don't have the deep voice enough to really. I mean, I wish I did though. But yeah, if you're watching right now, you have a special requested song that you'd like to hear me try and attempt, definitely type it in chat. Or if you just want to say hi, what's up, I'll give you a shout out as well. Hopefully I'll see it too when you do that, so that way I'm not like delaying like 2 or 3 minutes later seeing what you wrote. Oh, yeah, you wrote something. I'm trying to get used to watching. It's kind of difficult, especially when you're trying to pay attention and it's like. Ooh, here's going for that test. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm not a fan of this gun actually, but hey, it beats the gun I have anyways. You know, I'll work with it. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta work with what you got. Wait, is that a motorcycle? Yes, my favorite. I like to rode with the motorcycle. Uh-oh. I knew somebody was nearby, so we can go back. Usually when you get that, automatically he knows somebody's here. So let's see if we can find this person. Because you do get extra bonus. If you work it out. Perhaps I need to get one motorcycle. Say Fortnite. Alright, let's see. It's a gun. I'm just looking to see if the protection bar goes up. Let's see it going up. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Okay, there it goes. What did I pick up? Yeah. Oh, guys, I dropped something. Oh, wow. I picked up this mess. I don't know. I mean, it worked, but I don't know how I dropped the others. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Alright, so we got that contract out of the way. Ah! I missed my bad. In case I need to do a sniper shot, I'm not going to try to do that. There is actually on here sniper mode, so that's kind of cool. So, also, I'm just still trying to talk, even though I know I'm the one watching right now, because I have to make sure that voice is still coming through. If y'all are watching this, perhaps you're tuning in, uh, if you make sure you hit that notification bell, you'll know when I'm going live. But I'm going to try and just stick to a specific time, like 7 o'clock seems to be pretty decent. I think so. Anyway, I'm just kind of seeing what works better. And yes, I know I'm not like I'm not a PC player, so I'm not gonna do all these trick shots and things like that people like. I'm just playing me work, but what I can offer is definitely some positivity, some encouraging words, maybe even a song or two here that speaks to you. And there's a lot of songs that actually do that. So, if you want to definitely make sure that you are listening at the time. That's all. I'm trying to use the wrong thing. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it was too late though. Oh, going to the gulag. Here, after this game, I'll probably have to take a quick little break and get some water. Oh, he's like. I wonder what would happen. I should have captured it. Huh. But isn't that something? Alright, guys, I'm checking something out. It still says I'm still live. But what's going on here, bruh? Hold on, I gotta. Yeah, it's. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I was like, what's going on with my live? I was looking on YouTube, and it was like at the menu screen. I'm like, oh, what was I think I was watching the previous content. Let me carry that for now, but I'm going to go after my loadout. Nothing's wrong. I got a feeling somebody's on that train. So I'm gonna skibbity out of here. I'm still seeing it. Okay. Yeah, it's just a little delay, but it's fine. As long as I know I'm still hearing. But yeah, definitely, if y'all happen to tune in, y'all hear some background noise, I do apologize. It's my AC. I forgot to check my other live yesterday to see if that's a factor. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not as, cut me, because I'm thinking maybe that's the reason why I don't have too many people watching, and I couldn't blame them. I hear that noise. So that's my bad for not really checking on that kind of stuff. Toasting you said but you'll never hear me complain, 'cause I got friends and goers, sweet friends, and I'm okay. I felt like I was in a dance with that guy. When you hear that UAV and you got your, it's just best to run around. I'm sure y'all already knew that. This is just information for somebody who's starting Call of Duty, doesn't know how to play Call of Duty. I just don't know. Oh, I just unlocked the blue tiger camo. Let's go. Yeah, I might want to do that. It's not worth doing the recon, honestly. There's somebody here with me. Oh no, I thought it was. No, there it is. Friends in low places. That's kind of what I was looking for. You know, it took me a while to actually start liking the snipers, because I used to always feel like snipers were overpowered, and I just never wanted to use them. But, you know, I've definitely learned and grown with, you know, it'd be cool to have snipers, especially in a game like this, where there's tall buildings. Somebody comes to me, we're just gonna have a little surprise waiting. I kind of like, though, the idea that they put this airport in there, because it's like, you know, if you play the older Call of Duty, especially like Modern Warfare, where you're in an airport and you're shooting, you know, that's part of it, so that's pretty cool. And we have been streaming for an hour. a little bit over an hour. So, thank y'all for hanging in there with me. Thank y'all for even just stopping by, even just for a little bit, check it out. I'm curious to see what's all about. Some people don't like, that's okay. Everybody has their favorites. Living all my own time, somebody. Oh, somebody's near. Somebody's where? Oh, I see. Figured he would come out. So there's somebody, but he's behind. There's nobody in there is actually. So I need to kind of position myself. It looks like they got me trapped here. I'm not a fan of gatekeeping, but when I'm trapped, I'm trapped. Plus, it gives me a chance to kind of chill. And I know a lot of people are not a fan of country music because, for the most part, it does sound like a little depressing sometimes. But, or they talk about divorce or breakups or something like that. But there's some country music too that remind you of, years gone by. Like if you spent your summers at your grandma and grandpa's house, especially if you live out in the country or something like that, it just kind of takes you back to that red dirt road or something like that. There's actually a song called Red Dirt Road. So I like it. It's pretty funny because my grandma and grandpa actually used to live on the red dirt road. Like as soon as I try and go a different way. Ha! It's the same way, bruh. Alright, somebody's near me. Tell me to go this way. Gotta listen to your instincts sometimes. Looks like it's pie actually. thank you for stopping by and watching. I appreciate that. I hope you like what you hear and see. Hopefully I don't chase you away with my bad skills. But thank you anyway for giving me a chance. I appreciate that. But yeah, if you're tuning in, if you're not too familiar with my channel, I just play various games. I play Fortnite, I play Warzone, I play, sometimes I'll play Microsoft Flight Simulator. I haven't played that much, but I have videos actually where I posted one that I'm still in a training mode, because I got to relearn how to play that. It's been a while. Yikes. Yeah, that's why I don't like focusing too much on people, because like that will happen. So, but if you like what you're watching, I hope you definitely consider subscribing. And also, if you don't mind, just watching my previous I do a lot of shorts, but 30 seconds long, because I know, like, if you're like me, my attention span is very short, so I try and keep them as short as I can. Time marches on, and I will randomly sing just to keep my positivity going when I'm playing games. You know how it is, you get stressed out, so you're like, oh, I gotta do something to keep my mental health going. Yeah, I don't know why I started sounding like a grandpa there, but yeah, anyway, I was telling grandpa. Time marches on. Time marches on. Yeah, I just let that guy just sneak past me right there. Alright, what do we got? 6 players left? Cool, cool. I like those odds. He probably went to that building. Yeah. Oh, miss every shot. Okay, let's regroup and rethink my life choices. Ah, bro. Yeah, no, that was on me. Yeah. Wow, that guy was right there too. Perfect shot. Believe it or not, it's so far from my live streaming, this has been the better placement so far. Earlier, when I wasn't live streaming, of course, I did get 2 victories. Of course, it's when you're not live streaming is when that generally happens. But let's see, what did I at least get though? Like, I got commando. Okay, alright, that. 17 eliminations, 17 kills. Work with that. Alright. And if you play Warzone and would like to join, I'd be interested in doing some duels. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and get into a squad. Ooh, cool. That's a cool little Phillips screwdriver there. For those of y'all that didn't know what that would mean, it's a Phillips screwdriver. If it has like a cross-looking tip, they call it a Phillips screwdriver. Don't know why it's called a Phillips screwdriver. Maybe Philip is the one that designed the screwdriver, so they named it after him. I don't know. Y'all can Google it, look it up. Alright, so yeah, let's do that. Let's get into a random squad. I know I told myself I was going to do something great too. Yeah, actually, here, let me do that. Alright, so, it's your chance to look at some of my shorts and my videos while I take a quick 5 minute or less break. I'll be right back. I just got to get some drink for my throat. Appreciate it. Okey dokey. I am back. Thank you for hanging in there. I appreciate that. Alright, we're gonna join a squad. Random squad and see how we do. Sometimes you can find a good squad duel that you don't even know, but y'all seem to just click and hit them victories. Alright, here we go. I got water and I'm not drinking it. But if you're watching and you have not subscribed, please definitely help me out. I'm trying to get to 1,000. And if I get to 1,000, I'll actually do a face reveal. So, and also that would motivate me to actually get a PC and, have a better gaming stream. So please tell your friends. They don't have to hit that notification button. Just subscribe. Just all you gotta do is just subscribe. I'm not saying you gotta commit to me. You gotta sign no contracts. You don't have to watch. But just subscribing to me, that would just be a blessing. So, appreciate it. Must be doing something right. Oh yeah. Is it okay? I'm in the cargo plane. Okay, it's a little delayed, but it's not that bad. I was trying to see what kind of a delay it was. So if I happen to say something and it's not the actual right timing of what I say with the footage, I pre-apologize. I don't know where I'm gonna land, honestly. I think I'll probably just, you know what? Let's go to the military base because that's where I landed. Oh, wait, no, somebody's okay. I forgot I'm in a squad. See, I've been playing solo so long, I forgot. Oh, I got teammates. Just like Gene and Roll, singing those campfire songs. Yeah. you play Warzone, what's your favorite loadout? Do you have a go-to loadout? Maybe this is your first time. That's cool too. Can I jump in? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm spending all this time trying to get up here. I could have just went outside. I thought I saw a box. Just like Gino, it's campfire song. More than likely, there's something over here. Oh, behind us. Yep. Why won't he die? Like, how many shots do I gotta really put into him, right? Alright, let's get rid of this gun. It's purple, but yeah. I mean, it's a cool gun every now and then, but I think I just do better with this one, the Cypher. It just seems like I tend to I'll put that noise there. Ooh. This scene I just too much. Oh, that's great. Oh, that was fire. Needs need help, possibly. Maybe not. Ooh, yes. Her chicken fried and all. Something just like it. Y'all got him? Y'all good? Y'all good? Friday. That'll be on a Friday night. Very Christmas Friday. Turn it on. Let's see. I gotta follow these guys here. They probably can hear me, I don't know. They should be able to. I don't see why not. Oh, I see somebody. I think my teammate was already shooting. You never know, it could be somebody else. Yeah. Oh, right. Shots fired over here. You know, I'm curious. Alright, better stick with my teammates. Yeah, better get inside because he's liable to turn around and try to run us over. Uh-oh. Y'all good? Y'all good? I got two bogeys over here. I have bogeys like they're actually in the jet. Ah! Well, I took the hit. Well, I'm gonna hang by y'all, so don't worry. If y'all need help, just holler. Trying to get this done here. got somebody landing. Oh! Yeah, I'll see that chat. That body bounced. Oh, somebody shooting. You got him? Yeah, you got him. Cool, cool. GG. Got it? There's another one right behind the truck. We got somebody to your left. All right. Getting them down. To the left. I got your back just in case. Mark him. He's backing away. He's almost dead. One more shot. Watch out, another one coming. Right around that destroyer. Shots fired by me. There's somebody parachuting. Probably going to be over at the second hangar. Somebody knows we're in this hangar. I got somebody by me, possibly in this building. Alright, let's push forward. even get to the buyback. Unless you just made it to the gulag. Ah, GG's. I'm in the gulag though, so I'll still be able to buy back. Alright. I'll let you know where he's at, where he's coming in. You probably see him though. On the right. Oh no. Alright, don't worry, we'll buy you back. Alright, who do I need to buy back? Put the, mark the buyback. Hey Holly, do the buyback thing. Where's it at? I can't see it. Oh, there may not be. Alright, we gotta play this smart then. Behind us. Got one coming on me. Ah. Oh yeah, GG's. He's gonna just be circling around y'all because he's 2v1. There he is. Nice. Oh. No. No. Oh. He had almost had him. Bruh. Third place, not bad. Alright, well guys, this about wraps it up for me. I've actually stayed longer than what I was planning. But hey, when you're having fun, right? You just forget to look at the time. But I hope you enjoyed. We tried to squad up and we almost did pretty good. Third place. But you know, it's not always for everyone. So I appreciate you staying, watching. I hope you have a blessed rest of your week. Stay safe out there. You get a chance to be kind to someone, do that. It only will help give you that aura. And yeah, just be nice to people, you know what I'm saying? All right, so y'all have a good evening. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for staying in. And God bless. Bye. Give you that aura.